We have had to listen to Republican influencers for almost 10 years now tell us that Donald Trump is just the epitome of what a man should be. He's successful, he's wealthy, he's powerful, he doesn't hold back when he speaks to folks, he says what's on his mind, he doesn't take crap from anybody. That is one manly man, Republicans have told us for 10 years. So I'm sure a recent report from the New York Times came as a bit of a shock to them when they found out that not only is Donald Trump president of the United States, but he is also effectively First Lady. Because his wife, Melania, that Republicans just love and think she's the hottest First Lady to ever serve in the position, doesn't want anything to do with him or his administration and is pretty much never there. So Donald Trump has had to take on the traditional duties of the First Lady, including redecorating the White House, deciding what to do with the Rose Garden, and even being reduced to introducing tour guests and greeting them. It's typically a role that the First Lady does. She'll be there to greet them and hello, how are you? Yes, thank you, move along, it's great to see you here. And it's awesome for the tour group to see the First Lady. But instead, they're getting Donald because his wife hates him and wants absolutely nothing to do with him. Here's what the report from the New York Times says. At the White House this time around, Mr. Trump has taken to performing some duties that typically would fall to a First Lady. She's not the one carefully selecting light fixtures for the White House residents, redesigning the Rose Garden, greeting tour groups in the East Wing, or hosting receptions for Women's History Month. He is. So he's now an interior decorator and a guy that tends to his rose garden and greets tour groups. That's not emasculating for him at all now, is it, Republicans? Now, obviously, if you're confident in your masculinity and you don't care about these traditional gender roles, this is stupid and it doesn't matter, right? To me, this is dumb. I don't care. I think these roles, by the way, are also beneath the First Lady. I think they're very stereotypical, misogynistic. You're the woman, you decorate. I think it's BS. But Republicans still subscribe to those, right? We have this huge Republican Party here in the United States that's not as big as it was a year ago, but still, they believe in these traditional roles. Women are supposed to deal with roses and flowers and light fixtures. And Donald Trump is over there like, no, I'm going to do it. So good for him. But what's not good for him is the fact that his wife clearly hates him and he has some serious marital issues that really need to be resolved because she has spent, according to the Post report, a staggering 14 days. 14 out of 110 days in the White House. That's it. So, based on that, I'm willing to assume that there's probably other duties the First Lady typically performs that Trump is also having to perform on himself, or for himself, I should say, if you catch my drift there. Either way, this is a man, regardless of doing the First Lady duties or not, he is not a manly man. He is not a ladies' man. He's a guy that's had to buy every relationship that he has ever had. He is a pathetic, weak individual. And his taking over these duties, particularly or specifically performed by the First Lady, it's not because he's emasculated. It's because he's a control freak, right? That's a personality flaw, not something that he's doing out of necessity. Melania could be there every day, all day, and he would still be doing this because what he says goes, because he can't stand to have anything out of his control. Again, those are psychological issues, not him having to step it up because Melania hates him, although she does. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.